The Walking Dead, the ones who live, has come and gone faster than you can say.
We are the Walking Dead.
Today I am going to break down my new poster, inspired by the very first poster from Season 1. This won't be a full tutorial, rather a breakdown of the layers and effects I used to make this piece. If you enjoy speed art and breakdowns, consider subscribing and smash that like button for more content like this. But with that said, let's load up Photoshop and jump right in. Okay, here we are in Photoshop. I've loaded up this HD poster from Season 1 of The Walking Dead. I changed the resolution to 300 dpi and I'm ready to start. First thing I want to do is separate the foreground from the background. I used the pen tool to cut the Atlanta skyline and sky out, then placed it in its own layer. Then the foreground image of the highway with Rick on it. We're just going to hide that for now. I found the screen grab of the Philadelphia skyline from episode 1 of The Ones Who Live. We are going to place that above the background layer, but in front of the foreground layer just like this. Then we are going to use neural filters, and then use the harmonization feature to easily color match this image to the tone of the original poster. We're going to adjust the bars, give it a little more yellow tone, adjust the brightness and saturation, and then boom, just like that, it looks amazing.
You sure about that?
We just have to remove the sky, and then we can move on for now. Next, we are going to focus on the buildings still peeking out from behind the skyline of Philadelphia. I'm going to make a rough selection here, and then we'll use content-aware fill to easily get rid of those buildings. Here we are adjusting the feathering of the mask for the buildings. Since they are in the background, we want them to be more fuzzy than sharp. The original poster has this kind of noise and fuzziness to it, so we just have to match that. And then we erase this piece right here. There, so far so good. Now let's focus on our main guy, Officer Friendly.
Hey, helicopter boy!
The idea is to show our favorite badass on horseback riding into town to save her man. So I found this screen grab from episode 2. I cut her out at the waistline and placed her on top of Rick.
Baby, I can pay you to a kid.
No, not like that. I am going to use the original image and blend her onto the horse. Since we already have the shadow, it should make for a great blend. A little bit of content-aware fill, adjust the brightness and boom, she's on the horse. Now in the distance, I wanted to implement a part of the show that is actually pretty horrific. The Civic Republic military drops chlorine gas on communities, wiping them out in the name of full supremacy. So I wanted to place some gas on the side of the highway as if that section was just attacked. I found this overlay of a gas cloud that I can quickly place right here. We're just going to duplicate this and slightly enlarge it. Then hit it with the screen blending mode and some hue saturation, and there you have it. At the bottom here, we are just using content-aware fill again to remove the text at the bottom. Up top, we have a box where the title will go. I wanted to keep it consistent with the original poster. I got this PNG logo, moved things around, and there we go. So far, we're looking good, but we definitely need a helicopter.
Goddamn helicopter!
A goddamn helicopter indeed. It's going to be very subtle. I'm going to take this CRM helicopter and place it in the background between the buildings. I use generative fill and the spin blur filter to have the blade spinning, and it may not look like much, but I think it adds to the story of the poster. Finally, we hit the poster with a camera raw filter. I'm just messing around with the different settings and scroll bars until I get the tone and mood that I'm looking for. Time for the final reveal. I am extremely happy with how this poster came out. I think it really is a great tribute to the poster that started it all, and I hope you all like it as well. Thank you everyone for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing and make sure to turn on notifications so you don't miss another breakdown. This is Jay, and I'll catch you on the next one.